Welcome to Subramani. Few months back, Warren Buffett made a statement that the market is more like a casino now than like an investment place. In fact, he said it is not only the, let me quote, it is not only the ubiquitous, it is not, what I remember is what he said is not only the ubiquitous sports app in your pocket, in your phone, which is making it a casino, but also the stock app, because market has become like a game. People want to come, play it like a game and go. And he says the odds are, again, research shows that modern stock market trading shows concerning similarities as the casino with gambling addiction, with up to 90% of online traders losing money, and some seeking help from gambling treatment clinics. I have known this to happen because I've seen a girl losing 60 lakhs of her husband's money, 80-plus-year-old man losing his hard-earned money. He created a portfolio, maybe 2.5 crores, and he must have lost 30-40 lakhs. Now, when a person has created his own wealth, very likely that children don't want to tell him that he doesn't know what to do, because he knows what to do. He has bought, he has held that maybe 20 lakhs or 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, whatever he has invested, has become 2 crores, and now he is listening to his bank relationship manager, and he is exactly doing what Buffett is saying, playing the market. And Buffett claims that trading apps have created a casino in your pocket that Wall Street profits through from trading fees. Absolutely same. If you see how profitable it is to run a zero brokerage trading business, you can see how profitable they are, why they don't need any outside funding, etc., etc. Right? So Buffett's casino comparison is really bringing an uncomfortable truth. A lot of people are losing money. I know a lot of parents who have signed off shares to pay for their children's losses. And when Buffett said that lament that the rise in speculative trading is something against which Buffett has always been seeking. The legendary investor claims that patience has gone out and people want quick, they want to buy on a Monday, sell on a Friday. I have also seen people with very little money, maybe 1,500 rupees to invest, so to say, are happy to come and do a trade. They would go and buy, sir, what do you think about ITC? And you tell them, yeah, ITC, okay, whatever. So at 300 rupees, they would go and buy 4 shares, and after some time sell it off at 330 and say, look, I made 120 rupees. That's what they expect. So you see how profitable the broking business has got. So it's not that the investor is making money or this guy is a pure speculator. So does it really compare with gambling? The answer is yes. 90% of the people are losing money, which means it is just like gambling. And just like gamblers, the speculators also, the so-called investors, our media calls them investors. To me, that sounds like a cruel joke, because they are not investors, they are traders, right? So we have to make that distinction between trading and investing. So these traders lose money. And they are also now seeking help from gambling addiction clinics, right? So psychiatrists, psychologists, whatever, have started helping these people, saying stay away from trading. Now it's very difficult to keep a rich man away from trading till he gets wiped out completely, which has happened to my friend's father. It was with great difficulty that they kept him away from. Now he has died, so now it doesn't matter, but this had happened to him. Many traders fall into the same mental traps as casino gamblers, because they're very confident that so what if I lose in this trade, I will double my short position and therefore I'll increase in my profits. That kind of a gambling addiction, what better example than to take is to give you the example of Yudhishthir, right? He kept on gambling everything away, and Yudhishthir was not an ordinary human being, right? He was above most of us, but he couldn't control his gambling, and he lost everything, including his wife, right? So basically chasing losses with increasingly risky bets and becoming mesmerized by the stories of overnight riches told to him either by the media or by his relationship manager, and saying with just one more purchase, just buy one more lot of this F&O trade, and then the measure you will be a great success, right? So you have lost 5 lakhs, so you will recover all your 5 lakhs in this one trade, 2 trades. So they keep on putting money till they have no clue what to do, right? So how can you avoid the casino trading trap? Yes, of course you can, by simply doing an SIP in a mutual fund, and after 1 or 2 or 3 years compare it to what you were doing as an individual. So I know one person who is a trader who trades with about 2-3 crores, and he has done a 15,000 rupees, just 15,000 rupees SIP, and in his SIP the returns are far greater than his 2 crore trading portfolio. 15,000 rupees is 2 lakh over 1 year. So over 4 years he's got fantastic returns, somewhere in the 22-23%. I'm not even saying that's going to get repeated, but that is far superior to the amount of money that he has made, or actually he has lost more in this trading portfolio than in his small 15,000 rupee SIP. He can actually afford to do 1.5 lakhs worth of SIP, but he's using more of it for trading. Sorry. I think in this 2023 and 2024 letter, Buffett emphasized that lasting wealth comes from identifying quality companies which are undervalued, and then doing something about it, buying it and doing nothing, or adding to it as your belief in that company keeps going up. I mean, if I bought Indigo at 800 and my belief in that company kept going up, I bought more and more, right? So you look at market share, you look at ROC, you look at RONW, whatever parameters you have. For startups, of course, the returns won't matter, but the market share will matter, right? So all those things are important. And the arena, I mean, Buffett says the arena in which he has operated has made money for him. So same thing for me, and we have done a video on this, Shyam and me, saying, see, trading requires tremendous amount of skill. So don't mistake me for, I don't think traders are useless or bad, right? So George Soros is the world's one of the best traders. He did that famous $1 billion bet against the against the English pound. People remember that. The government of Malaysia chased him for shorting the Malaysian currency, right? So traders require tremendous amount of patience, reading, understanding, etc. I don't have that capacity to trade. It's not that I am looking down upon trading. I don't have the capacity to trade. I know some fantastic traders, but I also know people who have been taken to the cleaners because they don't have the trading skills, right? So if you don't have the trading skills, it's very difficult to be a good trader. With some education about learning about the fundamentals of a company and some very important thing called patience, you can become a good investor. It's easier to become a good investor than to become a good trader. Trading is difficult, so people have to understand that trading is difficult. Therefore, I'm advising you cannot be a full-time employee somewhere and during the lunch time look at your thing and say, oh my god, today XYZ looks hot or XYZ looks cold, so let me go long, let me go short. I know people who would go long in 3 and short in 3, saying, oh, I hope if I make money here or this gets protected. Look, there's no such thing. When the market is down, everything is down. Even good companies are down. When the market is up, every piece of paper which is available in the market is up. So you have to make a choice as to whether you know trading, understand trading, whether you want to do trading, or you just leave it to some professional who for a fee will manage it for you. I'm an investor. I do trade, but my trading is a very small portion of my portfolio. I do trade, but I know I do delivery based trading, which means I don't do leverage trading. I don't borrow money to buy shares which I must cut at the end of the day because I don't have money to take it forward, carry it forward. I don't have any of those problems. So I'm a money based or share based trader. I can afford to buy some share in the morning, and then evening, if it does not go in my favor, carry it forward for few days, and then when the price goes up, sell it off. That is my trading portfolio. In my investing portfolio, I just hold on for 30-40 years. I keep adding to it rather than subtracting. But all the sales will happen on one day when I think that company is not worth it, or I've got my returns, or I got a better opportunity. Of course, some of the sales which I have done, I have also repented as to maybe I shouldn't have done it. All those things will happen, but trading is not my cup of tea. I'm not capable of trading. I will not take a leverage position. So trading does not work for me. If it works for you, great. Thank you.